It's very important to talk about the music in this movie because Buckaroo's a musician. So we had a music supervisor, Bones Howe, who coordinated things with Billy Vera, tracked down old songs that we wanted to have Buckaroo sing, and of course in that role started to consult with me about the composer.
We wanted something that was kind of original and somewhat unique, because we thought Buckaroo's score should be as unique as everything else we were trying to do, and Bones knew Michael Boddicker.
They said, you should meet Michael Boddicker. He's got this interesting studio, he's doing a lot of strange electronic music for different commercials and things, and we hit it off. And I liked suddenly, again, you know, the idea that it wasn't necessarily the most obvious choice, that there would be an electronic anthem quality to it in places.
He got it, you know, I mean, he got what we were trying to do, and he wrote some really, you know, catchy music for it.
That was in a time when synthesizers were just beginning to talk to one another. And I was using electronic drum machines and sequenced bass parts. I would play the bass parts and the sequencer would pulse them, but I would still perform them. So they were interested in that type of score. So it was a cutting edge score in the day.
Especially when Buckaroo's rescued by Casper Lindley in the helicopter and he's climbing up and the score swells. It's totally absurd that, you know, this music is there for this moment. You know, you're not positive it's right, but you know that it's different enough that, yes, if you've gone through all this already, don't take a conventional way out at the end with the score.
I did create themes. I created sonic soundscapes for certain things. You always knew when the electrodes were there because of the soundscape that I created. Because we did the sound effects as well, they meshed together, but you hear that low, ominous drone, which was actually bees, like way slowed down. So, sounds like cellos, but it's bees.
Now that big thing over there attacked me. Impossible.
No. Yeah.
Some kind of creature. There's part of it still stuck in the tree.
No, it ain't. It's a machine with 30-foot leather wings, and I think it's radioactive.
So I did set the tone for certain things. I had the little bell, the da-da-da-da. That actually was from Penny. Buckaroo was always the majestic, the bom, 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 bom. And everybody in between kind of was lumped into those three general categories.
Don't embarrass us.
Have I ever? Give me 30 minutes, then come in and mop up.
The main theme was done after the fact. I was given a tempo. I wasn't given a song to copy. There's so many rumors that go around. I wasn't given a song to copy, certainly not a drum beat, anything. I took a tempo, a click, and I wrote to that.
They're really not marching to the Buckaroo theme. It's Billy Joel's Uptown Girl. When you hear it with that, it's just perfect. You can't use it, so you got to put our theme in there. But that's what everybody's grinning about because it's blasting out of speakers, reverberating in the LA basin. And this choreographer is up on some kind of a lift so that he can see what camera's seeing. It was a big production. The basin was something like all locations in this movie. You could basically rent for a day, get what you could get, and then say goodbye to it. So if you didn't do it really well and quickly, you weren't going to ever have it, or you'd have an incomplete version of it. And the choreographer has to be credited with, a sense of how he could move that many people from corners and stuff. Now, I'm there to say, that's out of character. But it wasn't, because there was no reason for it, you know. Mike Riva painted that wall himself that we end on. And I don't know who said, let Scooter Lindley lead him, because the choreographer wouldn't have known anything about who this little kid was. So I have to believe that there was a lot of input from all of us who were part of it. And it might even have been the actors who said, let Scooter lead us.
You got, you know, Peter Weller and everyone's marching. It was just a very funny and fun, you know, place to be. And I'm out there dancing and moving along, so it was great.
It's crazy to think that it was a flop because of the quality of the picture. It was a flop because of bad marketing, and the money was pulled, and it never got seen by people to get that initial push.